EA Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody pop on day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up.
Robbing man, cause I know they robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I love a man, cause I know they're down for me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I love a man, cause I know they're down for me. See word, made a dream work. 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 Now every day I be counting it up, screaming your name and they browning you up. This only be down when you walk. They say ain't no Cali, but we be the best. Keep it up, but you keep it in less. On my chest, so I keep me a bliss. I hope you burn, sleep in the nest. So that my chain, I feel like New Orleans. My whole family life a regard. The way that I ball, my name should be spotted. I gotta make sure the money keep calling. I said it, boy, y'all ballers. Couple of things that I need to sharpen. So they let my stars. I sick of they body, no time for no bargain. Gotta feel my only son. Gotta feel my little daughter. She cherishes everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter. No time to bother, don't even bother. Oh, what your and my kids ever bother, yeah. I shed some tears when I run. Be hurting inside, I won't notice it. Can't let them abuse me, don't notice it. Just get off the ladder, no good. When that money ain't talking no win. My piece is hitting like I got a pin. I know these don't want me to win. When it is eight, become a trend, yeah. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I love a man, cause I know they're down for me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I love a man, cause I know they're down for me. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream work. See word, made a dream work.
Lady sister, lady couple, lady, but it's all good with me. They say that I've been in my A in and out of the state, but I bring the whole hood with me. All of my springers be loaded, all of my be loaded. Woo! All of my be going at me, that the whole crew and they know it. I stop taking trips, start seeing differently. My just like I know this. They smile in my face, but top behind my back, I be coolin', act like I don't know. Act like it don't bother me, but it be bothering me. Honestly, I wanna know why. You act like you with me, act like it's love for me. Sit right up me outside. That's a flag on the play. You out of bounds, out of place. I can tell you mad by your face. Supposed to be my man's why you hate. Seem like same by the day. So I do my thing, I do it. It's only a few room left, I don't treat them different, love them all the same. Teamwork made the dream work, but you gotta.
And welcome to downtown Miami, Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. I know you're relaxed. It's now time to work.
305, my city, my city. This is one of my favorite stops on the road, Ed, and I'm sure the same applies to the visiting players.
No more time on the beach. It's time to hoop it up here in South Florida. Opening tip won by the Heat, and we're underway in Miami. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Aaron Gordon at the line for two shots. For his career, 69% at the line. And he makes them both. Miami's got it. Stuffs it down with authority.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Fultz into the front court. Leads a bucket to Gordon. Short jumper won't fall. Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Fultz with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Aaron Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the mark. To Dragic. Magic in control.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Miami with the basketball. To Butler. And stuffs it home.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Fultz into the front court. Down just a couple. He was hacked. They let it go. And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Fultz with the basketball. Down 4. Rebound taken by Miami. To Butler. Jimmy Butler, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Fournier guarded by Jimmy Butler. To Gordon. Too much contact. Free throws on the way.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's the Heat with the possession. Takes stock of the floor. Throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Augustine with it up top. 12-6 our score. To Aaron Gordon. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
For 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Orlando ball. To Fournier. Fires the three. Evan Fournier bothered just enough there.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Now the Magic going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
And best of all, they're free. You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Iwundu, tough matchup against Butler. Gets it in the left corner. Gordon. Not that time. He misses. To Butler. Down low for Leonard. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Jimmy Butler tips it. Gordon.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Screen coming. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. He'd have the basketball. There's the toss. Jimmy Butler, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Magic basketball. To Mo Bamba. Here comes the screen. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
I got ball.
Jimmy Butler, that's now 4. He hasn't missed.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Hey, match up.
Big pick right there.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. We played one here at American Airlines Arena with the Heat out in front. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Head coach everyone. Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. In the front court, it's Augustine. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Goran Dragic. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7. 8 quick assist, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit, easy layup.
Jimmy Butler snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Off the mark on his free throw. Fultz into the front court. His guys down big. Nothing going here on that drive. Layup goes down. Well done.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Right.
Down to 5 on the 24. Down low Plumlee. Off the assist.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Markelle Fultz trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 47%. Oh, he can't connect.
Subbing in for the Heat, number 14.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Fultz. Bam Adebayo. Swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
He gets it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
The screen sets him up for 2.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Fultz with the basketball. 14-point deficit. To Vucevic. The drive right to the basket. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Defensive foul. Number 7, Goran Dragic.
A couple of cracks 6 at the line now.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Misses the first. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. It's the Heat with the possession.
I got ball. I got something for him.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Slow, give me the rock. Gotta come through.
False. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Waiters. Top of the key. Dragic. Lets it fly from long range. Taken by Vucevic.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Oh, he had it. And scores. Great body control, Jay, as he ran down the lane.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Markelle Fultz. No good.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Fultz. Shot from the lane won't go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Fultz into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Nikola Vucevic. 3 for 6 now.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Short jumper misses. Fultz with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
In the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Defense, let's go.
Fournier. To Vucevic. Can't connect from in close. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Heat certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat. The Magic did a lot of things wrong in that opening half.
At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Assists.
Great effort makes for great highlights. These guys are playing a relentless style of basketball that really suits them.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was gold?
Fultz has really struggled today with his scoring output. He's been able to get shots up, but more often than not, they just haven't been dropping for him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Fultz into the front court. Down a bundle.
Screen.
Yo, clear out.
Kelly Olynyk. Huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
That ball's out of bounds. Last touch by a Magic, so it's going to stay with Miami. Magic have it. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Nikola Vucevic has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. No good. Missed them both.
Set it up.
Miami's got it.
Let's go. Pick him up.
To Dragic. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Fultz with the basketball. His guys down big. Aaron Gordon against Leonard. Not done yet. Goes reverse to lay it in.
I got this play on. Let's go.
To Dragic. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. No good. To Gordon. Kelly Olynyk rejects it. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Aaron Gordon, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First try, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
Come on, man. Need to take the screen.
To Dragic. Here comes the screen.
You got the screen right. Screen
Dragic.
right. Screen right.
From long range. Rebound claimed by Orlando. Fultz into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Curling inside. Markelle Fultz. Now 3 for 9.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Waiters. Dion Waiters powers it through.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
It's Orlando's ball. Fultz to Aaron Gordon. Short jumper off the mark. To Dragic. Jonathan Isaac pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Gordon. Isaac to Aaron Gordon. From the painted area, won't go down. To Waiters.
I'm here. I got ball.
4-3. Rebound comes to Vucevic. Tough make through traffic.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Dragic with it. His guys holding the big lead.
Number 22, Jimmy Butler.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a three.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. To Gordon. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Butler. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Jimmy Butler at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Knocked loose, and that's going to get out of bounds, so it stays with Orlando. Screen coming.
Right.
A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Not that time. Iwandu against Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Heat. To Butler. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Pick up, pick up.
To Mo Bamba. Rebound comes to Miami. To Dragic. Butler. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Augustine with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Mo Bamba. And scores. Strong take.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Miami with the basketball. Butler. And look out.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Augustine with it up top. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Mo Bamba. Miles Plumlee with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Orlando has it.
I got ball, I got ball, I got ball, I got ball.
Has a chance. Off the mark. What on earth was he thinking? Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter as the Heat enjoy some breathing room. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final.
All right, let's do it.
Substitutions.
Markelle Fultz. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Fultz. Here comes the screen. Myers Leonard able to recover with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Deep right corner to Dragic. To the rim, lays it up and in.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
To Waiters. And the finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Isaac to Aaron Gordon. Here comes the screen. Runner's good there.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
To Waiters. Fires the 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Isaac to Gordon. To Fournier. Here comes the screen. Fournier. To Fultz. Beyond the arc for 3. Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. To Dragic. They'll get it down to Leonard. Nice pass to get things going.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Magic have it. To Mo Bamba. Fultz. To Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Fultz with the basketball. His guys down big to Fournier. To Aaron Gordon. Isaac to Fournier. Jonathan Isaac, second effort. Kelly Olynyk with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Dion Waiters, 3 for 6 now.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Magic own the possession. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Slam dunk.
The assist from number 14.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, the Heat with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat could not have been more dominant in this game. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat. The Magic did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Assists.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game. Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games for the Miami Heat. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Mushy peeps, it's Christopher London. Now, the one had a crazy dunk last night, and you guys been hitting up my feed like crazy, and we gotta check it out. Yo, the one's bounce is actually insane. That dunk was incredible. Whew, man, I'm out of breath from that. If you guys want to check out more from the one, come back to my channel. I'm Christopher London. Peace. Get into my head, and all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds.
And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this about my I got a now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up top